Welcome to the process video of three great designers and how they achieved their asoebi design. This is Precious Apparel, her crisscross design with cupped corsets. You can see how she's designing it and how it came out at the end of the day. This is the fitting session, and of course, we're going to be trying this in our tutorial to see how it will come out. And of course, it's going to be given. She so love it and I so love it. No design is quite simple. The back is given. Skirt together looking like a tied wrapper. I so love it. So let's go over to the other designers, two of them. I so love this design and it's just
Hey guys, come let me take you through the process of making this masterpiece. This was the first fitting of this masterpiece. The initial plan was to have this exaggerated cape effect, right? With this organza and all of that. But when I finished it, I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. It was just too much and it was hiding the structure of the cape itself, which is not the initial plan, okay? So we had to remove the whole draping thing on the cape and just observe this design totally. One thing I'm sure is I want to preserve the structure of this cape. I don't want it hidden. I don't want it too much. So what did I do? I put a call to my sister. They say give people their flower while they can still smell it. This is me giving you your flower, baby girl. This girl is the brain behind my brain. Whenever my head is so clustered, she's my go-to person. And we started doing something together. I was like, okay, what are we going to do on this tummy and to just make it, detailed and all of that while the cape was still there. And I started sketching on the dress. Now, this was when I was done sketching. I love the way it was coming through. I love the details, the leaves, the way the pattern was flowing. So we had to proceed to sorting out the beadings. We mixed two beads, two colors to get this bead. The next color, we started sorting out the color that will match better. This was our best bet. We love the color and how it was coming through. I knew I wanted a more detailed sleeve effect, so I had to infuse sequins. Shout out to VG. So look at that beading and how it was coming through. Now, it was making clearer sense, but the tummy was just so empty. I don't know, something was wrong. We had to remove these stones from the George fabrics. If you see the George, you'll know what I mean. This was a lot of work, right? Now we had to add more details to the petals on the tummy area. Now look at that. It was giving me the shine I was looking for, the more details I was looking for. The whole thing was just making so much sense right now. So sometimes trust the process, trust God, trust your instinct. Ella Hills actually did her thing with this one. This dress is amazing, is well detailed, is well thought out through, is wonderful. I love every bit of this dress. I love the way it stood out. I love the way you guys love it. Now, shout out to my sister. I'm so grateful to God and myself. Until next time, toodles.
Hi, the extra lovers. Okay, watch the process of creating this luxury masterpiece you all loved. So this was my first fitting. Okay, I was already boxing here, so I was trying to get the waistline that I wanted, and that was okay. So this was the wrapper placement. I wanted to place, I don't want something that will be so fluffy. I wanted a fitted wrapper, so I added this. I was trying to figure out how I wanted it to be here, but it was not really coming out, so I kept on trying so many methods. This was not giving. You can see from my face. So here it was actually turning out nice. I was already smiling, you can see from my face, and this was actually what I ended up with, and I loved it. Okay, watch how I created this structured corset everyone is calling nylon. It's not nylon, it's actually a fabric. Okay, I had to get this chemical epoxy hardener and resin together. I mixed everything. This structured corset took me about a month ago. That should be a first week of September to put together. So it's not something I just woke up in the morning and I thought about it. No, the design took me like months to put together. It stays very well till it's crystal clear. That's when you apply. So this was the mannequin I used. It was not my body size. I had to add foam, wrap it so that it will be my body size. Okay, this is the fabric I used. This metallic fabric, silver. I placed it, held it at the back, very firm, then started applying the chemical on it, the epoxy resin and the hardener together, the one you saw me mix. So I applied keep on applying till it sticks to the mannequin. Okay, at this point I was trying to create the design that I need. This is not easy. Like, this frustrated me to the point that you can imagine at this point the mannequin don't dey flow. It was not easy, but I thank God at some point I was already achieving what I wanted. It's my first time trying this. Like, nobody taught me. I figured it out and I tried it, and it came out just exactly how I wanted it, and I was so proud of what I came up with. Like, I was so proud. So here I was trying to cut out the excess fabric that I didn't need. Okay, trying to form the bust area the way I wanted it. So here it was the structure, the standing structure at the shoulder. You saw that. Okay, this was me forming it, trying to get the shape that I needed, and still you apply the chemical on it so that it will help it stand. What the chemical does is it helps the fabric to give it that hardener, firmness and structure that you want. Okay, this is it. I was done here applying the chemical and forming the structure and the shape that I wanted, and I left it for hours to dry up, and I proceeded to my dress. Okay, here I was drawing the lines that I'm going to bead on. Okay, the yoke line, I filled everything up with studs, bead, pink, lilac, silver. All the thing on the yoke was beaded. Like, you can see from here the process of beading. I filled all the yoke, the chest, everywhere with bead. Like, it was already given at this point. I loved the outcome. Oh God, it was not easy, I swear. So here the structure was already stuck to the mannequin. I had to use hot hand dryer to melt it a bit so that I can be able to take it out from the mannequin. Okay, that was what I did. So here it was out, and I was so happy. Like, that kind of feeling when you read what you wanted, you achieved it. Oh God, the joy was so out of this world. I was happy and proud. No matter what, like, this was worth it. The stress and everything was worth it. So I was dancing here, like, I tried it out and I was happy with the result. It was nice. So I had to cut out the nylon, the cell tape I used to hold it. I cut everything off so that it would be clean and neat. Okay, look at me taking it out from here. All the nylon, the foam I added so that it will fit to my body size, I took it out, and this is it, guys. This is it. Oh my God, custom made corset. So this was my sleeve. Like, oh my God, the details here was mad. Like, the details here was given. So this was how I achieved my sleeve. It was not an actual sleeve. It was a rope, a crystal rope. I don't know what they call it, but this was how I did it. I tied it round till I got what I wanted. It was given. So I loved every bit of styling myself. Like, so I proceeded with my shoot there. I loved my hair. It blended to my skin. My makeup was giving, like, so the photographers came, they were setting up here. We did everything in the hotel room. So this was the cloud effect we used. Okay, we had to use something that would make it look so real. I had to come in and, oh God, give it up to only time. And this was me tying my gele. At this point, I was already losing strength. I had to tap strength from my support system. My husband will never miss my shoots for anything. Because give him a shout out. It's not easy. It's given heaven on earth 2024. Everything about this dress is a masterpiece. I reach heaven, come back. I don't see Bro J come back. In case you love this dress, come and buy it for sale. Dear for price, I beg. Bye. Thanks for watching.